Hi guys, welcome to your favorite YouTube channel, Fans Talk 90, and you know how we do it. The Champions League knockout phase round of 16 is back, and I'll be taking you through the important games. I'll be taking you through the games actually that you should look out for, and this is my prediction for the Champions League round of 16 knockout phase. First on, we have Galatasaray taking on Liverpool. You know how like this match, Liverpool have to be very, very careful in this match. They have to be very, very careful because um, Galatasaray have been really good in the Champions League, knocking out Juventus, even though their second leg was still bad. Even though their second leg was still bad. And they played playoffs while Liverpool qualified automatically. But they faced Liverpool earlier on in the group stages, and they defeated Liverpool 1-0 with at their home, not Liverpool home. I mean Galatasaray home. So it was a beautiful match to watch. Osimhen converting that penalty. Now they take on Liverpool in the round of 16, first leg. This game can be kind of skeptical because in their last 5 games, Liverpool won one, they drew one, while Galatasaray have won the 3 remaining games. But still on still, Liverpool very shaky in the Premier League. They lost against Wolves and later beat Wolves in the FA Cup. Um, this game, I still feel like Galatasaray have the upper hand. The home advantage. We know how Galatasaray home can be. So I see them winning this game um, 2-0. Let me say 2-0 because I did not. But it might be a nice scoring contest because I know their defense is bad. Galatasaray defense is bad. If they play right, they might win this game. But if they don't play right, I see Galatasaray getting the win here or maybe a draw in the Galatasaray home. The second game you should look out for is Atlanta hosting Bayern Munich. I guess they have not faced each other before in the history of football. This is the first game they will face off each other. And Bayern Munich have been on a really good form, winning their last 7 games, no draw, no loss. That's crazy from them. They won their last 7 games, no draw, no loss. Ha! Atlanta, Atlanta losing their star man, Ademola Lookman, in the January transfer window. So I feel like Bayern Munich could be winning this. Definitely, definitely. Maybe by a 3-0 win or a 3-1. The next game we should look out for is Atletico de Madrid Tottenham. They have not faced each other before. They have faced off each other, but it's not in a very competitive game. Maybe in friendlies in the 1890s, you understand? And Tottenham have been on a really bad of form, lost their last 5 games, not even draw, they lost their last 5 games. And Atletico Madrid, their last loss was against Barca. They won their last 3 match and they drew one. So I see no way they are losing this match against Tottenham. Coming to the Metro de Policana, hosting Tottenham. So definitely, definitely, they are grabbing a win in this game. I see this prediction as a 2-0 win or a 3-1 win because I know that Tottenham will obviously get a goal. I guess they will get a goal in this match. But Tottenham have been very good in the Champions League, so we can't really say. They might step up their game, trying to go further in the Champions League. But no matter how, I still see Atletico de Madrid winning this tie. I see them winning this tie a 2-0 or a 3-1. The next game you should look out for on Tuesday, a very important game, is the Newcastle Barcelona. Newcastle Barcelona. You guys should watch out for this game. It's a very, very important fixture. Newcastle. They take on Man City on Sunday. But I still see they have a very, very big fixture ahead of them. After this Barcelona, I guess they have After Barcelona, they have Chelsea next. You can see this is a really tough tie for them. But they met only 3 times in their whole club history. Both of them met only 3 times, and it's a very, very tough one because Barcelona have won the last 3 meetings, not even a draw, not even a win for Newcastle. So this time they host Barcelona as the St. James Park. But I still see Hansi Flick Barcelona coming through this one. I see them coming through this one. I see them coming through. But it's going to be a very high scoring game because I know obviously Newcastle is not going to sit down back for them. It's going to be an high scoring game. I see a draw in this match. I see a draw. But Barcelona have been really good. You understand? Going, their last game, they won it. But then I still see Newcastle coming in this game, like standing their ground. It's a 7 days park, home advantage. So I'm seeing a draw or an away advantage to Barcelona. Maybe a 3-2 win or a 3-1, a 3-2 or a 3-1, or maybe a 3-3 draw. You understand? The following day on Wednesday, which is the following day for the Champions League, Bayern Leverkusen hosts Arsenal. Bayern Leverkusen hosts Arsenal. There is no even two ways about this. Arsenal is going to definitely win this tie. I don't see any way they are dropping this to Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern Leverkusen have not been really good since Xabi Alonso left. They have hired three managers. They hired the first manager, sack him, hired the second one, which did not win. The Hag, which did not win any game in his first 3 games. They sack him, and they hired the third one. I still see Arsenal winning this tie, no two ways about it. I see Arsenal going through on this. The following fixture you should look out for is Bodo Glimt host Sporting CP at their home ground. Believe me, Bodo Glimt have been on a really good form. Sporting have been on a really good form. Bodo Glimt won their last 5 match and Sporting won their last 4 match during one. And they have not met in this tie. They have never met each other before in the face of football. Bodo Glimt, defeating Atletico, defeating Man City, knocking out Inter Milan. They are the underdogs of this competition. And they host Sporting CP at home. I see Bodo Glimt, winning this fixture or they get a draw. But I still see them winning this fixture in the first leg. But I did not see them going through. But I see them winning this fixture in the first leg. You understand? I see them winning this fixture in the first leg based on their recent form. They have been really, really fantastic. So I see them going through in this tie. PSG take on Chelsea at home. This is the most important fixture we have all been waiting for. We all have been waiting for this fixture. Very, very important. PSG hoping for a comeback to what Chelsea did to them in the Club World Cup. The 3-0 Chelsea stole. The winning Chelsea stole from their hand. So they are hoping to get a revenge against Chelsea. Chelsea winning their last game against Aston Villa. The last Premier League game, against Aston Villa 4-1. They are in a very high spirit. You understand? PSG losing their last game against Monaco 3-1. They lost the game against their last meeting against Monaco in the League One match 3-1. I see this game, Chelsea can be very, very risky in big competition like this. They can be very, 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 very risky. Sorry, pardon my English. They can be very, very risky in such competition. But I still see PSG winning this first leg, no doubt. I see PSG winning this first leg. They are at home. They are at home, home advantage. And you know how PSG Stadium can be in such a competition. Winning their first Champions League last season. So their home is going to be a very, really hard one to take on for Chelsea, you understand? So I just see them winning this first leg. Another tie that have been happening in the last 5 years. This is getting to be very boring. It's getting to be very boring now. It's getting to be very, very boring. Is Real Madrid host Man City at the Santiago Bernabeu. Real Madrid host Man City at the Santiago Bernabeu. I know this match, Real Madrid have not been in a really good form, but they won their last match in the La Liga. But I did not see them beating Man City, considering the fact that they have lots of injury. You know, Militao, Mbappe, Chouameni, Asensio. They have lots of injury in their squad presently. But you know, it's Real Madrid there, and it's the Champions League. This is their best competition ever. That match is kind of skeptical. Man City have been very good, you know, since 2026. They have, I guess, they have only lost 2 games out of all their fixture in this 2026. You know, the one against Man City, I mean Manchester United and Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt, sorry. But I see Madrid, you know, getting a draw in this tie or winning this tie. But I did not see Madrid qualifying against this Man City. Believe me. But I see them getting a draw in this tie or maybe a win. A win. If they are to win this game, it cannot be more than one goal difference. You know, Man City. It's Man City they are facing off.